Yeah. Let's go. Warmest wishes to those that chose to visit the show. Frigid flow, my tongue might stick to a pole. What I'm spitting is cold, Michigan snow. Listen, no, I don't put on airs, I'm conditioned to blow. I'm a star, my sis called me that. Back before my posse rap, that's when the older homies told me just don't be a copycat. Okay, copy that, hand of the walkie-talkie back. This is real pride in my eyes, it's not a cocky act. Look at us struggling and look how those at the top react. I'm not saying they're Nazis, I'm just saying how can they not see that? It's still a white world, they don't even want that coffee black. No prime time, they don't even want that Cosby black. Man, a lot of cats wanna see the best watch. Well, if you wanna see the best, watch. This is like Red Fox mixed with a TED Talk mixtape icon sitting on your desktop. Stop. Check it out. I'm still telling my people to let that light shine. I never thought on the day I started to write rhymes that I might climb, and now it's like I just may be Jay-Z in my lifetime. Cause yeah, how I'm killing these tracks. I'm a vet, but not the type of vet that's filling these cats. Where the real MC's at? I'm dying, I need to hear someone as ill as me stat. Shad racks on racks, putting these raps on wax. I don't usually go this fast on tracks, but I'm zoning. You know it when I'm laughing at my hats on back. I don't rap for no back contracts. To the day that I pass on, I deliver every Jawn like my last song. Last pass with a graduation cap on.
I take a gasp of air like I can't breathe. I wanna sit beside her like I can't leave. I open up my eyes like I can't see. I just wanna climb trees, so I plant seeds. I walk forever looking for a place to sit. Feel like I'm just beginning, though they're wishing I would quit. I'm trying to find my spirit while they're trying to find a hit. Been to the motherland, now I search for the mothership. I walk miles in shoes worn as torn paper, eyes wide in the eye of the storm. Found peace in a mirror, that's me. I died as I tried to conform. I've been squinting, it's so bright, but light is reflected inside of my skin. I've been searching outside for an answer like I couldn't find it within.
This life is a hell, steps from heaven. Fear is a jail, I'm in a cell next to legends. Ask Kevin what his view through these bars looks like. I still think there's wrongs that these songs could write. Good night.
Yeah, throwing them bows, raising these rappers, dressed up in their fancy clothes. Everyone knows your reign is over cause you chose material riches over the rappers and toes. Ontario from Benjo, it's not a minstrel show. Poet Allen Ginsberg flow, really mean I know. BDB Bango, rappers be shucking and jiving like Bojangles. Lyrically Van Gogh, I tango, then eat a mango that fell on a galvanized roof in Trinidad when I was a youth, just coming up. Rappers be dumbing down, Kevin be dumbing up. We living what? We living on a prayer in the air, it's the Elohim. Shad track, Kamau, the rest are plasticine. That's why we mold them, it's like I told them. We leaving Mike frozen cause we are the chosen.
Even if they don't seem what they ought to be, I just let it go down. I can make them see to the heart of me, and I let it go down. If they don't seem what they ought to be, I just let it go down. I can make them see to the heart of me.
How should I begin? What's a winner? What's this bitterness? It's crazy how we fight like spring or no fight night. It's not a game. I'm a globe trotter, but not a baller or ball spinner on this big ball, spinning up on God's tall fingers all year. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Remembering the saint that remembered we're all sinners. Let my people go. Talking to us. Roses still seated saying please don't get off of the bus. It's history, never her story, and prophets get crushed. Tough topics get hushed, and life is often unjust. I forget, and I remember to remember. On the darkest days, sun is still shining in December. Being broke, yeah that's hard, but that legal ain't always tender. I'm Akeem's team, focused with my dream in the center. Let's move.
Even if they don't seem what they ought to be, I just let it go down. I can make them see to the heart of me, and I let it go down. If they don't seem what they ought to be, I just let it go down. I can make them see to the heart of me.
And I'm just trying to make it do what it should. Can Wesley Snipes get a Leslie Bice? What's good? I'm on a little win streak, yo. Jeremy Lennon, Tim Tebow. How many them Negro men can spend? See no love, bienvenido. Bring me that passion, that black Jim Caviezel. I'm trying to be acting like he's really coming back in the sequel. Really rap for the people. We can do this music with half of the ego, but cats been gassed before Shaq added diesel fuel to fire. But one strike of the match can be lethal. They say a bit of the fast life's addictive as a hit from a crack pipe. The trap's like hidden, like slipping at night on some black ice. Makes people backbite, even backstab best friends with a jackknife. I'm in that fight, giving miserable odds, fighting with self and in a scrap between business and art. I've been given some scars, can't give in, still giving them bars. Spit from the heart and I'll rip them apart. Y'all know me.
Even if they don't seem what they ought to be, I just let it go down. I can make them see through the heart of me, and I let it go down. If they don't see what they ought to be, I just let it go down. I can make them see to the heart of me. Whoa.
I'm proud of my nephew.
Yeah.
I'm proud of my nephew, my niece.
Yeah. Well, most of the nephews. This is focusing on the nephew.
Especially the one in Toronto.
Yeah, this is the one.
Not bad, huh? For Sum Immigrins. Yeah, from donated clothes to caps and gowns. It's a little shout to my black and brown folks that know the game, not in class to clown. Had the funny accent, well, look who's laughing now. See, Samir came here to grind, and he slaved at every minimum wage job. But he saved that, brought his sister on scholarship to make stacks. Working as a surgeon, she bottled it and paid cash. No time to whine, we just face facts. Let's fit 6 in the back and let's take that to the best restaurants. Make reservations. Since we out here, since they made reservations for First Nations and they never made reparations, the natives probably relate more to immigration. So this for y'all too, and I can't forget the Haitians here for an education. It's a celebration. Not bad, huh? For Sum Immigrins. Draw lines and make borders real, but then bend the rules when there's more to drill. Don't turn away the stateless. Think of the waste if 1 in 3 refugees is a Lauryn Hill. Come a long way, we can move forward still. From the poorest to up by Lawrence, Forest Hill. But more than that, Skrillary Banks, just chill. Make a home, just build in a zone less ill. In a place to be safe, you found an escape route where we come from. So we grateful to Jesus. And now the top is the next stop. This drop ought to have my aunts on a guest spot, red hot. I'm talking going from sweatshops to tech stocks. Doctors without borders with dreadlocks. We quoting S. Carter on Otis. Turns out some fresh off the boat kid wrote this. Not bad, huh? For Sum Immigrins. Not bad, huh? For Sum Immigrins. but first world form. Sometimes you feel pride, sometimes you feel torn. See, my mother tongue's not what they speak where my mother's from. She moved to London with her husband when their son was 1. And one time after family ties, I turned on the news and saw my family die. Why? Pop said it's murder in the motherland and things about colonialism I didn't understand. All the things that shape a man in his mind state. A community income and crime rate. If times change, why my people still in dire straits? If it's a big world, show me where's my place in it. I had to talk to Pops for a minute. He said, Shad, this world wasn't home to begin with. Just keep defending the oppressed, take steps and keep rapping. You might just be the best. Well, yes. Not bad, huh? Some immigrants. And he would always say, wait till I'm the unsigned hype, the best 10 freshmen, the new star, trekking with the next gen, the next gem, the next big thing on planet rock. Get the guap, prosper and live long. When you're Kirk, girls wanna cling on, wanna get beamed up, wanna put some bling on. Same old song, except they sing wrong. Baby, if you liked it, then you should've put your BlackBerry ring on. Now he's out of space, but she's not out of mind. Diana Troy says they're eons out of time. He paints the wrong picture she drawn out of line. Says she's gone, and he says that she left without a sign. He says whatever, I'm better without a dime. He tells her, good thing that I peg you around a 9. She laughs and says he's never clever without a rhyme. We're both out of love, they say, out of pride. And I wanted to do a verse about how they worked it out, but then I wanted to do a verse about how they worked it out, says it's different for a girl turning 30. He says, is that a crack about me not maturing? Cause I'm just deferring the term, I'll be back in the spring. I'm just waiting for my break, got the cast in the sling. He says a queen is the back of her king, but she's mad at her lack of a ring. She says it better get bought, quit playing games, you'll get an X off that Xbox. I love you boy, but I need a man, Peter Pan syndrome. Ain't even been home to meet the fam. You can barely feed the plants, you can hardly cook a bowl of cereal. It's not cute in the evening eating these Cheerios. He says, oh here we go. She says, but hear me though, baby, I don't care that you're lyrical. And why you always talking about Star Wars, whatever Star Trek? I ain't even mad you ain't a star yet. I wanted to do a verse about how they worked it out, but then I wanted to do a verse about how they worked it out, but emotional, then drink until we're sociable again. This whole century is sensory overload. Stay the night, roam the globe. We go from low to overdose, back to comatose. Brightest lights, coldest roads. My generation's a rose has grown from concrete rubble under a broken home in a busy city where we've never felt so alone. Let's get out of here, baby. Bury bonds. I know we both got baggage, I hope they're carry-ons. Same age as pops when he married moms. Pipe dreams, cherry bombs. Blow up, gone. Grow up, achieve, succeed. You know that you've arrived when you always gotta leave. And you're up all night cause you're living all your dreams. The fantasy, a black room, one mirror, the man I see inside of the vanity can't believe that he can't believe anymore. And any force stronger than a bombshell blonde that's 24. The room had many doors, how to choose. He said the echo in the space made him sound confused. Then there were mirrors all around, 100,000 views became 1,000 faces in a now crowded room. Loud music all around and booze, and the sound of youth that gotta dance cause they only know how to move. Think till we're emotional, then drink until we're sociable again. This whole century is sensory overload.
Check it out. I'm just spitting that for the love of spitting rap. Hits like Nickelback singing with the Diplomats. Written by Max Martin swinging with the wiffle bat. Hear the pistol blast, then I hit the track. Running like a Kenyan, cause I'm Kenyan, ask my mama. Yeah, I'm running like a Kenyan. See, I'm running like Obama on that ticket. This is wicked as that Broadway play with the witches in it. Tell me who's the sickest kid, I'm putting on a clinic. Listen, you know no one really touching the lyrics. So touching when I'm touching on any subject. I'm fearless, they can't stomach it. I'm loving it, munching nuggets in Paris. See the throne? That's my zone, don't let me even get near it, please. I'm ahead of my time, wait, now I'm ahead of the time. Sped up ahead of the beat, speaking of time. Whenever I head to the meet, I'm always ahead of the heat. Head of my class, egging with glasses, leaving these heads with a classic. Now let me just head to the back, let my head on a nap for a bit.
Please, we just vibing. Next thing you know, we wildin'. The way we stylin'. People in here might get violent. The way we vibin'. Next thing you know, we wildin'. The way
this right now, you refined and you all slick. Talking Francais, some just sweet dining with chopsticks. You slide dog and you're from Africa, right? That's amazing. That's really great. Fascinating. See, I got fans that say, oh hey Shad, I hate rap, but I like you. Well, I hate that, but I like you. Or at least I like that you like me, so I won't spite you. It's not your fault you're a white dude who likes white music. I like too, just don't be surprised by my IQ, please. It's like back in high school, they said highbrow. I said hi who? That's Shakespeare, that's a haiku. I liked high-roll, so I was like, dude, that's basic. That's like crude, but your old plays to my iTunes. Use your common sense, matter of fact, use common sense. For that matter, use Ice Cube, Don't think that we nice too, Cause we don't look like you, cause we don't know how to tie ties, and our grandparents weren't tycoons. Please, let me finish my typing.
We just vibing. Next thing you know, we wildin'. The way we stylin'. People in here might get violent. The way we vibin'. Next thing you know, we wildin'. The way we stylin'. People in here might come off.
I see these kids trying to network NPC. Platinum masters in the same week, NBD. I'm still marching to the same beat, MPC. I just feel like I see the same tweets and MP3s. I guess we're not in the same league, MVP. Guess that means we're in the same league, but I'm 23. That's LeBron, that's Jordan. Either way, I'm the best draft. MGD. If I'm not in the dot, find me in BC. East Van is the ride and I'm the MPP. Cause I really run that party, not the NDP. I'm playing NPG, Prince and 10cc. They say the kids got balls by the plenty B. Sacks like Kenny G. Any key. Kings like Akeem and Semi. We the hottest, they keep talking like they got it. I'm like, let me see.
Please.
Bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove a block to that shop with the liquor inside. Singing gin and juice, drinking whiskey and rye. Thinking this would be the day that I...
The night the music died, there were flashes of massive plane and stock crashes, flower baskets and caskets, AIG and BIG and CIG, rat ashes from that burned down Baptist church where little black fists never got raised in the light of today's practice, supposed post-blackness. The night the music died, we burned all the classics onto one last disc of bright blue plastic. Johnny Cash hits and a rapper slash actress, more powerful than two Cleopatras. The night the music died, also tragic. Then something else happened and we all got distracted. Something so dramatic for however long it lasted. We were saddened and ecstatic, saying Michael, then imagined, then bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Miseducated by these terrible lies. Age 27 with a wink in her eyes, singing this will be the day that I die. She cried, I'm bored. I said, yeah, you're starting to bore us. We've never gone this long without a chorus. The night the music died, we expected a performance. We waited, the parade never came around our corners. The coroner's report was a song by a foreigner, a man who learned the slang before he ever crossed the border. He learned all he knew from off a 4-track recorder. Don't mourn her, he said. Life should be 4 minutes or shorter, he sang.
Bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Took a cab to the lab, but it didn't arrive. Shotgun blast, both hands to the sky, singing this would be the day that I... Bye-bye, Miss American Pie. One time at band camp, drove this Trans Am she could fly. Traded her for a foreign car, kept in storage park till the tires got deflated, no air like Jordan Sparks. Stripped and sold for parts like porn stars to keep shades worn in the dark like Corey Hart. What she got under the hood, let's take a look, see what's going on in the hood, what's good be. Well, what seems good ain't always good. Even what's really good ain't all that it could be. I find the game too bush league. They rhymes is lame. My mind's the same as Hussein's foot speed, and that pushed me off the beaten trail like a runaway slave on some underground via rail. Cause we still feel them beats, but I don't mean Pharrell. I mean we still feel them beats. We were beaten well. I mean look how we still scared to be ourselves. Can't speak out, and I don't mean that we need a sell. And by sell, I don't mean a jail, I mean hell. We locked up in these banks, keep receiving bail. I don't Don't mean to speak this real, but like, damn. I don't mean to sound depressed, but I am. The night the music died, it slept with a fan, put her breasts in his hands and said never sing for less than $1,000. Bam. Bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove a block to that shop with the liquor inside. Singing gin and juice, drinking whiskey and rye. Singing this'll be the day that I... Bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee. Nope, guess the levee broke. This'll be the day that I die. Guess you never know. Dropping acid rain from the sky in a deadly dose. The night the music died, they played something beautiful to drown out the rain and the refrain from the funeral. Look, Wayne's in the studio and the Saints win the Super Bowl, but it's a different crowd this time around in that Superdome. Storms brewing, I can feel something's not right. Writing old Prince lyrics, something about pop life. Everybody needs a thrill, some entertainment, some Richard Pryor, Usher Raymond. No blaming all the products of the products made of pop cans and pop tarts and pop charts and all stars and dog parks and stock cars and Walmarts with shop carts and ballparks with playoffs and day jobs with layoffs. The tune faded soft. The night the music died, nobody investigated it. Just another one of us laying on the Vegas Strip. They closed the casket and the case up quick, cause they figured it was gang related and never gave a shit. Bye-bye, Miss American Pie.
Yeah, I forget so often, God, no wonder I feel lost when I forget where I came from or how I got past. Now we ain't young, can't play dumb, the fun and game's done. Man's a strange one. Reverend then what you say, run, walk this way by the light of the same sun that's in the sky where the rain's from. But the clouds make it hard to see him. He's in my brother, I discovered that it's not so hard to be him. I just lose him in the PM, thinking if I had to be him, I could hang with Mona Lisa's like a piece in a museum. Human beings, deep inside, we decide if we free men. Remember to remember. Remember to remember. Just remember to remember. Remember to remember. Ooh, you may have to forgive them forever, every day. They say life can make you bitter or better. I say, hey, sacred or not, it's all that we got. Love is what it is, or maybe not what you thought. Woke up one morning, started talking to Pops. He said there's lots you learned, but a lot you forgot. More often than not, then you don't gotta be taught. Just remember to remember how you got to this spot. That's hot, I'm happy and healthy and dreaming and dying. I'm loved and lonely and tired and trying. I'm far and faded and failing with flying colors, fumbling forward, facing the sky. And my aim's to entertain and inspire. Walk through the rain and the fire, pay bills, keep sane, and retire from the game with a name that's admired. For seeing the stars and aiming higher. Remember to remember. 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 Yeah. Remember to remember. Yeah. Break it down like this. Now I ain't never really been one for image or trying to fool the public with some stunts and gimmicks. Guys gravitate to blunts and Guinness to get the courage to fight the urge, and I'm not to succumb to timidness in this world that's fully overrun with mimics with a penchant for overexposing guns and women. Few deals, funds is limited. Folks front to get in a game that ain't kind. Everyone's a critic, but this ain't a race to win, so run to finish. And as long as I got breath in my lungs to end it, the enemy isn't the flesh and blood thugs and cynics. We fight in fear and pride for the love within us. Remember. Remember to 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 remember. The poor struggle with needs, the rich struggle with greed. This camel struggle to squeeze through the eye of a needle, some eyes struggle to see. But we all struggle for freedom instead of freeing each other by letting ourselves be. Yeah, and it never ends. We only feel better when we feel like we're better than. Clever men in our violence. Silence is when we shoot from the lip. Too quiet, then we talk non-violence and stay silent when it suits. Really, it's all violence at the root. The same James Wilkes in the booth, but tyrants aren't tyrants in the group. It's who started the shooting, who knows? We were all just born inside of this truth. Taught to shoot as youth, taught us just humans being human. But the truth is, the truth is bulletproof. Remember to remember.
You, but I chose to write to God instead. Met on the page and broke bread. Sometimes my heart is letting memories I thought I'd let forget. Overestimated power of regret, I guess. I planted seeds and watered in the darkness. I let a tree blossom in the bottom recesses, and yet I often wonder how I got into this mess. Instead of one love, it's two loves, conflict. Interested parties catch eyes. realize cats lie fast, pick your poison. Like a blood anointing over sins past, it can happen. When yesterday collides with the present, like scratch that, I'm not past that. I'm confessing I could pass that class. I'd rather not if you're the lesson. I would take that punishment risk, losing my blessing, going crazy over something maybe not being the essence what it seems to me. It seems to me polyamory beckons and I get it. I get why you could love her and me. Love never claimed exclusivity, it is free. In need of clarity, I wrote this for God to see. But he knew I was gonna do what I did before me, and I don't regret a thing. Perfect symmetry, felt like the way the king intended us to be, so there's no apologies, no rewinding. I would do it all again to show him what love means. Love means.
Some things we're too in to figure out. I'm just trying to be fine with not knowing it all. This puzzle with pieces of and loves like a glimpse of that right place we fit in. Some things we're too in to figure out. I'm just trying to be fine with not knowing it all. This puzzle with pieces of and loves like a glimpse of that right place we fit in.
I like to write when it's late and I'm sleep deprived. That's when I'm more inclined to joke and to speak my mind. As far as what love means, well, I can read a line from the dictionary, but I think I need to redefine. I need to live it to know it. That means I gotta give it and let it be. Giving back to grow it, I gotta sow it to get it. Like really get it, I gotta show it, not just talk about it like a lot of poets, aka moi. You see, my day job's talking this romantic, philosophic je ne sais quoi. And as a lyricist, in my experience, love's kinda bug, cause my fears and embarrassments, this music's who I always had to share it with. It's like a man that's in love with his therapist, and the affair is a lie, but I'm scared, cause to truly care and be cared for bears a risk. I wake up and I ask God for help, then go online. If my last song was felt, I forget about the pain. I'm gassed on myself, and the goblets in the closet go back on the shelf, trying to figure what love means.
Some things we're too in to figure out. I'm just trying to be fine with not knowing it all. This puzzle with pieces of and loves like a glimpse of that right place we fit in. Some things we're too in to figure out. I'm just trying to be fine with not knowing it all. This puzzle with pieces of and loves like a glimpse of that right place we fit in.
Understanding, being fully understood. Wonderful. Keeping no record of wrong. Purity. Having no fear.
All you need.
My satisfaction is meeting your needs. True freedom.
Mine. Yours. Ours.
Satisfaction. True freedom. Free for your enemies. A safe space to make mistakes.
Love means, check it out. Yeah, love always has hope for another day. Love is grace, love is patient. Even when it doesn't want to stay, it doesn't run away like underlay. It perseveres and suffers pain. It doesn't suffocate, though it holds tight. And it doesn't change, though some would say that love is vain. And it's just a game for the young ones on lover's lane. Or just the chemistry of the brain. Just science, you know, something sane. But you know that love is strange and wild and heartbreaking and unexplained. Love is dangerous as a dark street, tuck your chain. Our world's going up in flames. Still love isn't violent, that said, it's nothing safe. Cause it means standing up to hate. So love is costly, but love can save. And I'm of the faith, but love your neighbor isn't a Christian or Muslim phrase. No one owns it, as some brothers claim. From the pulpit or from the stage. And in the coming age, I hope we'll see it as gay, straight, and colorless. Sometimes we all feel motherless above the grave. But it's in death and new life when love is made. It's when you're unashamed and finally unafraid. When you confront the pain, face death, and you see in the end only love remains. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, after all the turmoil and tests, the heat roiling, the sweet toil and sweat, I might hang up this b-boying and step to a chalkboard or take a seat poised at a desk. Still talking to youth, still talking it through this act. When I black Christopher walk in the booth, dropping some truth that I've picked off of this route. I'm traveling many times, I've gotten lost in pursuit. Didn't always get it right, some decisions I question from behind the mic. When I spit in the session, I'm talking life but not giving no lessons. Some showed me light, I just give a reflection of the
best pieces of my hometown, fleecing the whole crowd round the old streets we would hold down. No doubt that commitment's giving me hope now. Good ground so mad seeds can grow out. I look up to y'all, and when I look back, I'm looking forward to more pictures to look at. Gee, the rooms we never thought we could pack. I knew I should try, I knew I could rap, but talking honest, I never thought I'd be good at. And it's a jungle out here for a hood rat. Pray for a good cat, see how I put that? I'm gassed, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Skip. Truthfully, I wanna rhyme like common sense and make that good music like Consequence. They say my rhyming is a constant mix of blacking out on tracks then bringing consciousness. Shouts to my circle, my circumference, for all the IOUs, no consonants. Yeah, my whole crew, they gave me confidence. My few confidants, out to all my friends, and now I'm proud of my van and my Vancouver apartment. A proud man is maneuvered through hardships. They'll say you can do it regardless. To the fans that helped us get started, fam, I gotta thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and send peace to the nation of Rwanda, where my mama and my father stay, and pray for all my concerts, not for props, for honesty and honor in my conduct. See, I was always taught to act my age, not my genre, and I'm just a product of the way that I was brought up. The bratty bravado and the aw shucks persona. My T-daughters, they got it hot as a sauna, watching us rock college and Crawford down at the Mod Club. And T's gotta send a shout out to Saga. He wants to say thank you and tell Hazel to holla. It's all love from the talks to the potlucks, Grandview, Cotton, and Mustard. I got it. Thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you.
But really I'm sick of rapping, but really I miss the passion, you feel me? I miss the scene, you feel me? I miss the action, I miss touring, miss America, miss the pageant. I'm still married to that dame, or the game is Mrs. Jackson to me. Rappers love talking, it's epic. When we talk of our exit from showbiz, nobody noticed we left it. Was hedging back to the school of Texas, holding Rolexes and Lexuses. Just a second, I got a test, but I'm blessed. I got to live and learn, literally. Did a term, then went to gig and earn, just let it burn. Words I could grow up, no, I don't mean grow pot, I mean getting that dope though. I still gotta grow lots, live real stories, grow plots. They wanna mow crops and grow guap and find some Botox robots to co-op. But y'all know me, don't stop, I just go off. I stay on point for the heads, it's cuts and mohawk, for heads it's headstrong, and heads with dreads on and white cornrows, although that's dead wrong. But listen, this is all inclusive for all humans, just for y'all amusement. Music for the blue collar dudes and all the college students. I'm Paul Wall in 05 and I'm car pollution, and I'm James Harden hooping all meaning I'm a problem, Houston. constant nuisance. I cause confusion. Hold on to songs long as a constitution. It's just I got a lot of thoughts that are hard to explain. I'm trying to try a little tender, but I'm hard in the brain. Hard-headed thoughts darken and charred in the flame. I'm talking black, pardon the slang. But the flame is like a flock of young men. Always gotta go hard in the paint. We talk foul and offensive, they call charging the game. But even activists targeting targets and chain stores can get chained to the same war. Same arms taking aim. Arm, leg, arm, head, we all the same. One race feeling safe when we start in our lanes. On our march till that gun spark reminds us of young scars. Makes us all start to run far from the pain. So we take off and we hide and we harbor the shame. And as we grow older, damn, it only gets harder to change. It's getting heavy, I don't wanna let my people down. I'll fight the evil within until I'm beneath the ground. Sleeping sound, that's my deepest vow. Till I take my deepest bow, I'll keep reaching out through these speakers now. Gary told me my album should be called Food Court, cause I only talk about food justice and hoop scores. But on my Jordans this morning without a shoehorn, played a couple games and debated the use of brute force versus new forms of abuse to make us produce more. Over cold pizza and a lukewarm 2-4. The poor gotta eat, so like first ball we shoot for it. I'm just trying to remember that life is too short. Every second's precious, let's stay up like due north of New York, where my homegirl's trying to quit with the Newports and my dude's trying to keep the food portions down to 2 courses. I'm trying to build with a lady you maybe move towards forming a team. That's my last reference to sports. I promise I'm through, these women are getting too bored calling this dude court. Hold on. Just keep it going. Yeah, now the last time I was rocking this, I was rocking a diamond tee, rhyming like rockets would sign. I'm dreaming of rocking that diamond Rockefeller before Barack was presiding over the Oval Office. To go to Iraq, I was grinding it. I still love it, up in front of the public, juggling subjects and couplets. It's funny, my stomach plummets right before every time that I'm fine when some drums hit. Drumsticks in buckets backstage with Subway sandwiches. Man, I'm lucky as what? This is what I do for the ducats. No soul sucking for pay stubs, I'm nobody's puppet. Now I'm buzzing cause this stuff is in my blood like an IV. But just cause I love it, it's not my ID. I mean, I'm wrapped in these rhyme schemes and I rap to define me, but rap doesn't define me. Trust it, I'll be fine when the shine leaves. Dudes used to say, would you rhyme please? They had to push me to start like they couldn't find keys. Now I'm regarded the most rewinded Rwandese, London born, but not that one renowned for the grime scene. Yeah. Check it out. I'm sending this one to my fam and my old friends, and fans who follow all the tweets that I don't send. My man G is on the net, no goaltend. My plan B, I just left cause I goes in. I'm into 30 for 30 docs and 30 rock. Why? Cause I'm 30 and cause I'm kind of a nerdy jock. I remember before Jigga made 30 hot, and I still front on Justin a little cause of that dirty pop. I had CeeLo on cassette back when he would rap, sitting up in my room with that Moesha track. That was back when North America made cars. Now inner cities look like outer space, we only make stars. I remember we didn't care when we ate carbs. I remember dreaming of that day when we would take charge. I'm seeing the seeds of future change right now in the present, as we work in our fields here, grounding a message in real life lessons, getting right down to the essence. And we water that like a fountain when we're counting our blessings, sharing the hopes of our hearts and the doubts and the questions. See the seeds sprouting the trees that leave thousands of fresh ones. Haven't got there yet, but I found some direction. I'm not a Catholic, but these tracks is a sound of confession. It's like I said them and heaven sent down a postcard over a large ocean of doubt via Coast Guardian angel just saying we're okay. We've all broke hearts, broke parts, fought and hurt, drank and smoked darts. We're all victims, we're all innocent, no charge. You're free to be who you are, now go and don't harm. The world is so starved for you being unique. As cliche, but it often is with the truth. See, it's nothing too deep and it's nothing new. We all knew it as youth. Seems we just forgot as soon as we grew a few feet. That's why I like to say remember to remember. That's why I like to play my fingers on that fender. That's why I write and play to try to find the light of day in these dark winter nights and bravely bring it to the center. Still some say it's hood nonsense, no good conscience. They got it twisted, it's hood conscious and good nonsense. But check the comments, some supporters got enough hate. My fans don't post I love Shad, they just say Drake. I got no problems with Drizzy of course, and I'm not vexed I can't cop with Drizzy of fours. I'm all good, I even got to give to the poor. And T.O. knows I'm like a Benz in the city of fours. Rob, I'm thinking they're bored with the backpack and like, is he done yet? They're waiting on that hit like Phil Collins with the drum set. In the air tonight, I'm heavy as 2 tons head, sleeping on a kid. I'm breaking down they bunk beds and raising hell like Rev Run said. Watch them stalk his prey and walk this way, slow as the undead. I keep it 100 till sunset, till there's not one breath in my lungs left. The undisputed #1 S. Now This is a new act called Sinner and Saint, where the singer covers inner pain with glitter and paint and delivers his statements with wit and with vigor and haste. They say the entertainers like Cedric, except thinner and great. I'm playing, I'm not a comedy king. Obviously rap bothered me, sorta like Pop's rap. On commons be my policies, quality over quantity, real. Almost at it. My policies, quality over quantity, real girls over drama queens, real world over college dean philosophy, honesty over shock, real thoughts over knocking beats, real talk, it's over when I drop the beat. Yeah, that's good.